Hello and welcome to another episode of things happening around the world under 5 minutes or less. Today's episode gonna be a little shorter than usual. I'm a little tired, but anyways, here we goes. Okay, so according to BBC News World, Japan man fined $80 over online abuse directed at a Japanese reality star who took her own life. This is pretty sad, as much as we don't see the things that we say, it can have a big impact on somebody's life, because in according to the same article, the person was saying like, when will you die and stuff, and now unfortunately she's dead. That's why we should always careful of what we say, whether it's in real life or online, because a lot of people, their mental health is not as strong, and they look for this little support here and there, even though if they have thousands of fans, but they will look at these few comments, of people hating on them, and they will take those to heart, because not everybody is on the same mental level. So you cannot judge everyone like, oh, these were just comments, why couldn't they just like to look the other way, they had a lot of support and that, and like, oh, I saw a comment that said like, oh, if I tell somebody go and jump over the bridge and they do, that person will be the dumb one. But that's not the case. We have to accept the fact that everybody mental level is different, and everybody's going through different type of circumstances, and some of them just only need a small push, for them to do something that they cannot come back from. So my condolences are to the friends and the family. This is truly unfortunate. Anyways, guys, that aside, so according to Meg Terrell, she tweeted that Johnson & Johnson issues statement on COVID-19 vaccine supply after New York Times report that mistake it emergent biosolutions plans ruined 15 million doses, and has halted future shipments in the US while the FDA investigates. This is truly sad, because 15 million is not a small number. It can make a big difference in this pandemic, and especially it's one shot, unlike the other vaccines which are like two shots. And this one shot, I mean, it could have covered up to 50. It could have covered 15 million people if used correctly. So this is this is another downfall, but hopefully they keep up with what they promised states and other places of delivering these vaccines, because they're much needed, especially while the cases are going down in the US. We don't need a mistake like this. So hopefully they recover from it, and things can go back to normal in the near future. That aside, according to Richard Southern, he tweeted that New France is going into a 4-week lockdown, shops to close in the country along with school, and a 7 p.m. curfew going into place. Wow, a fourth lockdown. This is crazy, but though the people in the country, they probably know best what needs to happen for their country, because I do know that when you look at the cases in some parts of the world, the cases are actually rising. So it's good for people to be a little more patient, so the vaccine can go to multiple people, and there can be a little bit of herd immunity before things can return back to normal around the world. Anyways, guys, these are some of the things taking place around the world. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in tomorrow for more. Till then, take care of yourselves.